So the question is, what has GPT brought to this strategy development and execution cycle? If we think of that strategy process, and let's just do a graph, we look at outcomes that we're looking for. And obviously in the OKR strategy execution world, we want to get the right outcomes from the business. And so if we go from simple tasks up to outcomes on the left axis, and down the bottom, we're going to talk about understanding. And understanding is this gradation from data to wisdom. So if we take a look at this bottom left corner, data. So data is just a bunch of numbers. And what computers have begun doing is, allowed us to begin transferring data into information. And that's merely organizing the information into a structured format. So think of a spreadsheet where I now assign product numbers, regions, sales reps, and so on. I'm beginning to create information out of the data. The next step is to begin applying knowledge. So knowledge allows that information to be analyzed and integrated. So think of an ERP, Enterprise Requirements Planning, where I'm linking customer demands with a bill of material, with what requirements I have for specific components, with what supplier might be able to provide that component, with supply chain lead times, EOQs, and so on. And that allows us to begin feeding information to the user about purchasing recommendations. The next progression is up to understanding. Understanding is about the ability to apply that knowledge into different situations. And the best example I can think of there is how many people who are great at music are also great at math, or vice versa. They are different bodies of knowledge, but they're related to each other. And once I understand math, I can apply that to music and vice versa. Then the final step is wisdom. Wisdom is being able to make sound decisions through the application of knowledge in new situations and applications. So that's the gradation that we're looking from, and outcomes is up here in the top right hand corner somewhere. All chat GPT and other GPTs are doing is they're further enhancing the computer's ability to work in this range. And so at best it's taking us to the point of understanding. In other words, it's applying that knowledge in a new area. It still doesn't have wisdom. That is still the role of humans at this point in time. The promise of AI is to get there in the fullness of time. But right now, what's happened is we've just taken that next step from knowledge, ERP type systems, to understanding, which are GPT type systems.